Hi everyone, Dr. General Planes here, and today we're going to be taking a first look at Undungeon. If you're watching this video on the day it goes up, I apologise for there being no video yesterday. I was at a wedding over the weekend and it took way too much of my time to be able to get ready for. So yeah, apologies for that. Anyway, Undungeon on Xbox Game Pass at the moment, so if you want to go play that, it is on there for the time being, the time of recording I should say. I don't know too much about this apart from the fact that it's got a really interesting pixel art style trailer. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Hyper Light Drifter and other games in that kind of genre, with a mix of kind of Wizard of Legend in there as well, which is obviously different art styles, but you get the idea, I think. I hope, anyway. So we're going to be spending 20 to 25 minutes on this, as we do with normal kind of first looks, to kind of get into what the game is, see if we can find out what the story is about, and so on and so forth. It does just grab me from the actual art styles. Anyway. If you want to see some more of this, I will probably play this on Twitch at some point as well, although I am at the moment playing Satisfactory, which I've had quite a few people enjoying as well on YouTube as well, because I do a mix of YouTube and stream gameplay for that as well, and there'll be a video for that coming soon as well. If you want to find links to this, of course, there'll be links to anything on Steam or Epic as well that I can find on those platforms. Other than that, we're going to hit a new game, we're going to try and find out what we can find out about the game in the first 20 to 25 minutes, and then go from there. I don't know if it's mouse or keyboard or controller or what. We will find out. Okay. Void, character locked. Oh, okay, so I can only play as the Void at the moment. I see. Okay. Name Void, age unknown. Origin Void Dimension, and chthonic darkness is his entity. Keeper of the Void Dimension, bringer of darkness. He is the incarnation of the dimension itself, so his powers are immense and mysterious. I'm wondering what this guy is. If this guy is like the incarnation of the dimension itself, this guy must be really special, or he's just uber weak, and that's the idea of the game, is to be more powerful. So let's start the game. And away we go. Laughing machines. Oh, I guess they're the people who made it. Yes, Tiny Bill published, okay.
Strange, isn't it? From childhood, we have been told that the universe is endless. It was said that there are millions of worlds out there, and that none of them can be reached. They said that they were thousands of light years away from us. But what if this is not the whole truth? What if we live in a multiverse, where
It's a Marvel
thin
game.
membrane separates worlds from each other? And this membrane is not as strong as it seems. 7 worlds, 7 variations of Earth were instantly merged. Those few who survived called this cataclysm the Shift.
It's a bit of a lightweight name for that kind of event, but anyway. Q Dimension. The world matrix of the Q Dimension was hidden within each of the worlds that belonged to the motor, and shared between them like a common subspace, each axis on its own generation of worlds. Okay, I'm going to move my controller out of the way. Hold F to be born. Okay then. I am born. So WASD to move, it's, it is controller as well. We'll try it with controller because I feel like that's going to be better for me. Okay. Lovely. And we go which way? There's an arrow pointing in the direction of which I'm facing. I can't go that way. None of the face buttons do anything just yet. Do I go down? No. We go up. The space is dark and silent. A voice resounds in your head, breaking the silence, each word like a supersonic cannon shot. I made you. I created you. Who am I? The space is dark and silent. You are nothingness, just like me. They call us the Void. You and I are one, but we have a purpose. You can leave this place and meet with them, the envoys from other dimensions in the center of creation. How did you create me? I made you from parts, so I'm scrap. Okay. From anything that reaches me from their worlds. Follow the thread, it will bring you to the root of creation, to the city of all dimensions, the city of Arkaban. Okay. Collect the seals of the 6 heralds and bring them back here. They have many realms. We have essence. They want our essence because we have so much. Let them give us their realms so we can have as many realms as well. Go and collect the seals of 6 dimensions. The voice of dimension trails off, but you can still feel its presence. I want to ask you a question. Before that, you have to ask yourself, who are you? I'm death, I'm destruction, I'm a truth seeker, I'm a creation of my maker. We will learn the nature of reality together. I am nobody, just a spectator. Well, that'll be you guys. I'm going to go for the creation of my maker. I got 1 tabula rasa, whatever that is. You have their mind, but you and I are one. I made you similar to them so you don't know everything that I know. I will tell you with their words. What is essence? The essence of creation, the fuel and the fabric, the matter and the energy. It can become anything or turn into nothing, dissolve and go beyond the bounds of being and observation. At the borders of our dimension, all things become ash. Ash becomes essence, essence becomes nothingness, but the words of reason can give it new forms. That is how they create their world, and that is how I made your vessel. Okay, let's leave, and let's see. So I'm guessing we go this way now. Yes. I feel like this is very familiar to something, but I don't know what. Hello, dead person. Another dead person. Let's search you. Oh, we got a thing. A communicator. Press down to open a communicator. This is an incredibly important device that lets you communicate across dimensions. You'll get messages containing information about the world around you and requests from beings you meet in your travels. Okay. Obtain new data. Ah, okay, that's the same thing. Right, okay. Oh, hello. You might run into enemies. To dispatch them, press X to attack. Okay. Attacking is a bit weird at the moment because you kind of dance around. Dematerialization. When a target dies by dematerialization, essence dropped is doubled, but the target cannot be dissected. Okay, so clear ribs. Press RB to activate a shield of protection from any single source of damage once. Just once. So I've got that's inventory. Use the pier to reach Arcaban. I was going to call it Azkaban then, but obviously that's something slightly different. So we will teleport. That is very bright. Okay. Lutenland. After the shift, the worlds of Lutenland disintegrated, but its world matrix retains the traces of them. They are still hot and humid, and still full of dangerous flora and fauna. Right. So this is me. Oh, hello. Herald, my greetings. I am Vidicus. By sheer coincidence, I became the guardian of this hub and am obliged to help you. The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. I apologise. Where are my manners? You probably want to have a look around and get acclimatised first. I've waited a very long time for this meeting, and I can wait a while longer. Come find me when you're ready to discuss business. Okay. Right, mass. The device in the centre of this table shows the current state of the planes of reality. Okay then, I mean... This is Hubworld, I'm guessing. A dimensional pier like the one I used to get here, but this one is a lot bigger. This creature's flesh blends with the stones around the pier. It seems alive, but unconscious. Lovely, let's go find this other stony thing. This device resembles a locked door. Okay, let's go and ask Vidicus what happens. Did you get a good look around? Yes, what happened to Arcaban? Arcaban once stood on this very spot. Well, more precisely, the cosmically massive core of creation stood on this spot, and the 6 districts of Arcaban surrounded it. When you were on your way to the Council of Heralds, there were a few who knew of this, but it seems one of them did not want you to make it there. There was a coup in Arcaban, and someone used Marduk's personal weapon. I'm not hinting at anything. Marduk's personal weapon? What? To sever your thread from the core of creation, plunging the void dimension into the abyss, and spilling its essence into the centre of creation, directly into Arcaban. Okay, that whole Marduk's personal weapon thing, I'm sure there's a reason for it being like that, but that's a bit confusing. Only it just so happened that your core is here, and the core of creation fell into the abyss along with your dimension. And Arcaban fell too, of course, and everything else. Everything is sliding into the abyss through this hub Dharma created. Slowly, gradually, like through the eye of a needle. What happened to the other worlds and dimensions? The core of creation is falling into the abyss and dragging every layer. Okay, we can't stop it. The core has already passed the event horizon, but we can temporarily raise it from the abyss and gather mass from a few divine cores. This should be enough for us to create a new reality. Who do you mean, we? You, me, the Keeper, those few immortals who have not yet fallen into the abyss, along with the core of creation. No one knows how much time we have left. Go to the central pier. The Keeper has everything ready. The pier will take you to the Q dimension. Well, what is left of it after its time in the abyss. It is a world of arid deserts, hot during the day and cold at night. Do not expect a warm welcome from the inhabitants. They know about as much as the heralds as they do about waterfalls. What do I need to do? You must activate all 7 gravitational piers in the Q dimension, which will transfer some mass to the hub and unlock a pathway to the Divine Palace. Then you will just have to convince the dimension's god to bequeath all of his mass to the hub whore, and that is all. He makes a strange motion and laughs. Okay. Alright, let's just say okay to that. So we go up here. You are not prepared. It was incredibly difficult for me to raise the core from the abyss. Okay, so I need to train. Let me go train. Ah, okay, so this is the training room. Can I go in? Yes, teleports. It's a door. Can't I just walk through? Hub, yeah, so hub. All organs can be created in the biomap found in the hub. Recipes are unlocked when you kill opponents of different species. The main ingredients for creating organs can all be acquired from defeated opponents. It's a good idea to carry some spare organs with you. Returning to the hub heals you. Hello, Vidicus. How did you get? If I were you, would listen to what the Keeper thinks of me. She sleeps all the time, but still calls me lazy. Oh, I wouldn't listen. I see. What nonsense. At least there's so much. At least there's so much going on, and I occasionally forget important things. Right, let's get down to business and defeat the Huns. As you've already figured out, this is a training room. I currently have a combat simulation running in it. Blah, blah, blah. Between you and me, there are no other simulations I haven't created them yet. We're using this combat simulation to see what you can do. If you don't mind, I'll be recording your training. It could prove useful for when we train future heralds. Well, even if you do mind, I'm still going to record it. That's my job after all. I had to ask for appearance's sake. Alright, so let's start the training. Oh, hello. Oh, I can't destroy the camera. Right. That's done. B to dash, thanks. Lovely. And pick up Nox. So, consumables. Heal yourself, first press Y, then press X to break the healing item. Whoever attacks the item first gains the effect, whether that be you or the enemy. Oh, that's interesting. Ow. Yeah, it's me. Right. So it just needs to be quick. Okay. Pick up Mechanical Claws. Mechanical Claws can perform a combo. Press X 3 times in quick succession to execute it. Yes, okay then. Ooh, nice. Heralds can use the enhanced skill of their items. Yeah, after the indicator appears and feels above a character, release it. Yes. So that's that done. Lovely. Equipment breakage. Each item has a certain level of durability. I'm not too keen on that, but okay. When an item breaks, the game enters a tactical pause state where you can swap out your broken item if you have a replacement. Press X, B, or RB to swap out the corresponding item. So X, no, RB, no. X, I'm pressing X. Press RT to continue. Okay. It's a pick up South Angered. Okay, sorry, I was still attacking then. Alright, so use an enhancer. Press X then Y to break the enhancer. Or enhancer, because that's spelled wrong. All enhancers temporarily improve various qualities. Okay, that's fine. So I've got it. Boom. Give me that. Lovely. Right, so pick up Mechanical Claws. So I'll pick up. Pick up Nox, which is that one, and pick up South Angered. Oh, hello. I've got to fight. I've got to fight! Armoured enemies. If you hit an enemy and see a blue shield, it means that more than 40% of your attack was absorbed by enemy armour. It's better to use empowered attacks against armoured enemies since it... Yeah, okay. Oh, I got hit. Enemy damage is increased by 100% after an attack that successfully hits you. This is indicated by the stars above their head. Stars are lost over time and turn into shields. Okay, so... Ouch, I meant to dash then. Yeah, mate, you missed. You're dead. Okay. In addition to the usual items, fallen enemies will drop a grain of essence. And the bigger and stronger the enemy, the more essence will be dropped. Okay, so do I get that automatically? Yeah, because I can no longer move. Okay, so I just want to double check. No, I can't. Right. Well, I would say we can call our first joint project a success. By the way, what do you think of him, Harold? Who? The red-robed nomad, of course. He's the pinnacle of my creativity. I painstakingly recreated every single detail so he would closely resemble the most common of the Q-dimension inhabitants you will encounter. Once I improve his voice module, the locals won't be able to tell if he's not one of our own. Yeah, you did a good job. That is fine. So, there was a message I missed. Oh, I need to... How do I scroll down? I scroll up. So it's not that one, not that one. Okay, so I think it was this one. You might run into enemies. Yeah, no, it's not that one. Maybe it was at the end. Yep, certainly with durability, enhancer, armored enemies, enemy attack buff. It was this one. Right, throwing knives. Knives can... Ordinary knives. Okay, I don't know what my knives weapon was. Wasn't B. Wasn't RB. Is it LB? Yeah, it was LB. Okay. There we go. Now I know. Luton Land. Yes, we've read that one. Done my basic training. I now need to travel to the Q dimension. There's only one place I can go, so let's go to Alpha Pier. Oh, God. Glitchy, glitchy. It's not just me. Right, to befuel the shift. That's fine, I've read that. Ask the huntsman where the call is. Did all right there. Let's pick that up as well. Ride pulp and stuff. Hello. Oh, I got attacked. Plant seeds, dried pulp. I'm not too sure why I'm collecting this stuff, but there is an inventory, but I don't know if that matters. Global map is this one? Yes. Okay. Oh. I think I've just gone to the global map. Yeah, okay. So do I want to go across here then and into here? Move to your destination. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's got an overworld. Oh, there's a big thing there with 3 enemies on it. Let's just go to the camp. Oh, that's interesting. So that takes a slightly different perspective then to other kind of open world games where you have an overworld. It's a bit like Fallout, the original Fallout 1 and 2, where you have an overworld that you can travel via. That's pretty cool. So we need to go up here. The dash isn't making me that much faster. Let's speak to the chief hunter. This strong, experienced warrior seems to be caught off guard when you appear. Oh, mother of my boys, I can't tell if you're real or not. What are you? I'm real. Hang on, you're a Herald, aren't you? Immortal messenger of the gods. I need your help. Please, whatever god you serve, help me, and I will help you with anything you need. You notice this being has a very tangible core. Only a relatively ancient entity would have one like that. Alright, I need information. Alright, I'll answer your questions. But let me introduce myself first. My name is Ayan. I've gained a great deal of hunting experience in these parts, and I'm known as a successful huntsman. Every family needs a good hunter, and even though I'm not a master yet, the tribes around here have faith in me and decided to entrust their young ones for me for training. So now I'm training several groups of hunters. Well, was training. I also do a little trading. What are you interested in, Harold? I'm searching for some ancient technology. When I saw that thing, the legends about heralds, messenger of the gods, were the first things that come to mind. How you appear when the world is about to change, or time has come. Where did you see it? The core emits powerful vibrations. They would drive me mad at night, and that's how I found it. I don't remember ever seeing that thing there before, so it's given me the marker. That's good. Alright, I'll listen to you. Recently, the animals we hunt have become more aggressive. We spotted red vinegaroons. That's a weird name. Who are more heavily armoured than normal and can spit acid. Some of the red ones are even gigantic. I've never seen anything like them. Perhaps they crawled out from under the ground, awakened by all these vibrations. We don't have the right weapons to hunt creatures like these, especially the big ones, and we haven't figured out tactics for fighting them yet. So we'll always do our best to avoid the red vinegaroons, especially the warriors. But that might be decided to ambush one and fight it to see what they could do. My students have been asking me about this for a long time, and I, fool as I am, finally agreed and planned the hunt. Go on. But I overestimated our abilities. In our very first encounter with the beast, I lost 2 students and our only experienced hunter, and was wounded myself. The worst part is that I don't even understand how it happened. I think the creature turned invisible, although I don't really trust my eyes anymore. Go on. I decided to get the 2 other young ones who were with me out of there. The groups that were supposed to set up the ambush apparently didn't make it to their spots. When we got back to the camp, I noticed there were even more vinegaroons around than usual. The others may have woken up surrounded, unable to leave their campsites, which would mean they're now baking under the ultraviolet rays. Looks like the meta storm is winding down. It's going to get very hot on the surface soon. The wrinkles on our necks and chest will be irritated even at night. I'm wounded, I need healing, ammo and supplies, but I'm afraid the younglings won't last long enough. If they're still alive, that is. Can you find the hunters and bring them back here to camp? What can you offer me in return? I don't know what this poor craftsman could possibly do for you, a great herald, unless you have land that needs the care of an experienced huntsman. I also know how to craft a few useful items for hunting. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I marked the places where the hunters might have camped for the night on your communicator, and the spot where we trapped the beast, in case you want to finish what I started. As you can see, I won't be in fighting shape for a while. Oh, it's spilling out. Guts are spilling out from under the side of his shirt. That's not nice. But I bid you find the young ones first. I don't think they'll last more than 7 day-night cycles in this heat with what supplies they have. Speaking of supplies, they probably ran out of them. Here, take some. This should be enough to sustain them once you find them. Okay. So he's given me some tasks, and I need to go this way then to go and do it. I have 10, whatever that was, that he's just given me. So let's go to the global map again. And we need to go here. I think it was in the vinegaroon layer, but it's not. It's in near the mirror. So I see in the top left there I've got a karma meter, which is interesting. So the more I do for people, the more I'm going to get missions or supplies or something. I don't really know. Ooh. A large figure hangs in the air. Its body a tangle of old fabric and withered flesh. The being wears a small porcelain mask, but there doesn't appear to be a face behind the mask. Its speech sounds like a choir of frail voices, occasionally out of rhythm. One voice, hoarse and malicious, stands out from the choir of the childlike voices. I have been waiting for you, immortal. Who are you? My name is Calibai. Once, a very long time ago, my brothers, the Urgles, planned to capture Arcaban. Now I am a mere ghost of the past, a crooked, malformed reflection of a former reality. What do you want from me? I'm here to greet you, to touch the currents of future history, catch a glimpse of the new reality, and maybe I can find a place there. Did you touch them? Yes, thank you. The figure motions with its appendage as if taking your measurements. You will find this black mirror useful, Herald. These devices let us buy a little time for our poor, tortured reality. The mirrors make the world around them a little more stable. Stop speaking in riddles. What exactly do these mirrors do? It used to take centuries to revitalise a Herald. The timeline was not broken if one of them died. It just changed shape slightly so that the Herald could rise again. Now, when your shell dies, time itself will rewind to bring you back to life. You might say all of reality depends on you. Watches with bated breath as your core move through these desolate lands. Experiencing a rebirth is painful for immortal beings like me. We remember all the timelines we have been in, and living the same thing over and over again is not pleasant. Can you get to the point already? Someone had the health of your mission in mind when they put up these mirrors throughout the wasteland. They work like piers. You cannot travel through mirrors yet, but if you die after you visit a mirror, you will be reborn there just like you would at a dimensional pier. Okay. What should I know about mirror dimensions? It is a reflection of reality, a space-time whirlpool. Before the shift, mirror worlds existed for only an instant, and only a few could be stabilised using technology. Now they are almost as sturdy as the reality that generates them. Getting into the mirror worlds used to require special techniques and technology. After the shift, reality became thinner, and even in this desert you will find faults that lead to parallel mirror dimensions. Okay, goodbye. I'm done with you now. I can't move. I can move now. Right. So they're checkpoints, basically. Yes, okay. So that one's now been activated, that's good. Oh, hello. It's got my face on it. Right, so can we go this way? There's an arrow pointing this way. Global map. Yeah, so now we need to go down here. So time passes as well. Time is a thing. Okay. That's interesting to know. Right, I'm not too sure how hard this bit's going to be, but we'll go through this mission here and we'll see what we can do. Oh, hello. Okay, we did alright on that bit. Got a primitive brain, heart and eye. Is that going to explode? There's a lot of them. That's a lot of damage. Okay, he died. Right, well that's a bit. Oh, a bomb. Press LT to use an explosive. If you hold it, you can aim more accurately. Okay, hit. Have some of that. Oh, no. There we go, that was nice. Oh, I got shot. The red ones are a bit of a pain. He hit me again. Do I have stamina then? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I do have stamina. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. There's only 5 days remaining now. I need to dash away because I've got no stamina. Well, that's quite nice. That's you dead. I don't know how much damage that does. Oh god, I nearly got shot then. I mean, I do know how much damage it does. I don't know if that's better than what I'm doing with just tapping. Got no stamina. There's a lot. What's that? Ooh. Oh no. Getting hit there was a bad thing. I should have avoided that. I think that's all of those guys there. So I got a power +1. How do I get to that? Is that that? No? Or is that just something I have now? I have social organs. That's interesting. Right, so I can upgrade with a power rune, or I can do it with an attack rune. There's no slot for this node. Okay, so let's pop you in there. And then can I just straight upgrade? I've got 50. I've got how many of those? I think I've got enough. I think that's 110. Ah, right, okay, so let's... Don't know which ones these are. Let's go for that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think my attack now should be upgraded. Oh, pick that up. Okay. I don't really know if my attack is upgraded or not, but okay. These seem to drop something, which I'll probably have to check out later. Right, we can press this. I don't know what it does. Oh, we got an item, which is a bronze coin. Okay. I see you there. Yeah, I think I'm doing more damage. It's difficult to tell, like directly, because I can't remember exactly what I was doing before. I'll probably check it on the VOD and leave a little message. Ah, you see two beings. The one closest to you seems to have been in a fight. Their red robe is scorched in several places, and their body is covered in bleeding wounds. The being gestures at you, then watches you attentively as though expecting you to attack. So we copied it. The being lets out his breath when it sees you gesture, and the atmosphere becomes slightly lighter. Well met, wanderer. It is rare to come across a friend in the wastelands. The being studies you intently for the head to toe, as if seeing you for the first time. They point to different parts of your body in disbelief. When you get to the core, both beings let their hands drop and fall silent. The god sent as a herald. How amazing. You are correct, I am a herald. Praise the gods, I am Colrin the Nomad, huntress in training. I know the traditions. Even Aeon told me everything. Please accept this humble gift. The Nomad hands you a small bundle of bows. Deeply. Thank you. Pandora fruits. Okay. Herald, me and Oren got stuck here and can't make it past the red vinegar ruins. Our supplies and ammo are almost gone. Think you might be able to help us out. I'll show you the way. Let's reinforce them first. Right, so we have a few bullets left. We haven't slept in 2 days. The last time we ate was 4 days ago, so they need to have some food. Let's give them some food and have a little food. Okay. And then increase the numbers damage. Just give them supplies. Let's do that as well. Okay. Now we'll get stronger, you'll see. She lets out a joyful shout. Water is like nectar of life. Right, okay. I'll show you the way out. Follow me, lads. There's something here. Can I open it? I can open these. Oh, I broke that. I thought that was something I can break. Let's pick that up. Right, so I need to lead these guys out now. That looks like something I can pick up. Thank you. Be prepared for a fight. That's that one done. One of them's already taken damage. I've got no stam. Right, you're dead. How are you not dead? Desperately need more stamina. This is terrible. Right, you go back. Is that all of them dead? What was that? Nomad's Needle. Is that like an ammo or something? I'm not too sure. Ah! They're just going on ahead, aren't they? Of course. Oh, that's not good. That's right, I've destroyed that guy. Ow! I got hit, and that really hurt. So. I'm losing health. Why am I losing health? I don't know what that does. Ow! I don't know what hit me then, but that hurt. Oh, press the wrong button. I need stamp. Ooh, got loads of neat runes and things. Right, let's go back. No, which one is it? Up? Yes. Okay, so in my core, I have enough to level up, and I have a lot of attack. So I think it's going to be. Oops. Let me try that again. So I have might 1, so let's pop you in there. So that's a little bit more attack at least. Plus 3% damage, yeah. Okay, it's not ideal. I do need more health and I've lost one of the guys. think we've escaped. Yes, okay. Thank the gods we're out of danger now. You've got excuse enough for me. Your kindness will not be forgotten. Aeon and I will always welcome you with open arms. You'll find Aeon's camp here. The nomad points you to a spot on the map. Yes, all of Madzenta will know you soon enough. Thank you, Herald. Okay, so we get some karma. Virtually all actions will have consequences in the form of karma. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That's good. So let's go to the exit. I'm going to go back and I'm going to speak to Aeon. I want to talk about your people. I'm still working. Oh. Okay, well, he didn't have anything for me. That's I thought we'd have something. Okay, well, I'm going to leave that there. That is Undungeon, which is available on Game Pass, Steam, and various other places as well. I quite like the look of that. It definitely has roguelike elements with the upgrade abilities that you can get with the core and stuff. You also have equipment as well, which I need to do more investigation in, because you have masks and things that you can get. But there's also things like, is it in? Ooh, no, hang on. Is it in here that I saw it? Yeah, with things like materials, obviously. Quest items, which would be interesting. There was somewhere where I saw, yeah, social organs and things like that. That's going to be very, very interesting. I'm going to wonder how this works. I haven't found any organs yet, of course, but in time, obviously, that will be interesting to see. Anyway, that's Undungeon. I quite enjoyed what I played so far. Again, I'm not very good at these sort of ones where it is top-down shooting, or top-down combat, I should say. But if you want to see some more of this, let me know. I'll be playing it anyway, so let me know. Other than that, my name's Dark Shadow. This has been Undungeon.